All right, we're here on the MMA Report. It's a real pleasure to be joined by this individual. Next Saturday, he will be challenging Rafael Carvalho for the Bellator middleweight title. It's going to be happening at a special start time of 3 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV in North America, going down from Torino, Italy. Melvin Manhoef joins us on the program. Melvin, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great.
We're just over a week out from this fight, and I'm sure that I'm not the first person to bring this up to you today. That fight last year with Rafael, just put into words what's going through your mind as that decision is being read back in May in a fight that, I mean, universally, people believed you won that fight.
Yes. I also believe that I won the fight, and he also knows that. It was very hard to believe, it was a little bit of, not a little bit, it was a lot of unbelief, I couldn't understand it, how it could be like this, but, this is how it is, and this is what it was, and either way, if father complained, they said that I win the fight, but they couldn't turn over the decision, you understand, so it is what it is, it was hard, but, I took it like a champion, because I know that I'm a true champion. So I get my moment, and this is the moment again. So April 8th, we're going to get that moment.
Did you speak to Rafael at all backstage after the fight? Did you talk about the fight with him at all?
No, we didn't speak, man.
And how about going back?
I don't like him. So.
Do you feel that he should have said something afterwards? I mean, there's close decisions. This was not close.
I said it to everybody. If you are a true champion, you had said that I had won the fight, and it was a decision made by the judges. So he could be glad that it made in his advantage. But if he was a true champion, he said, "Man, you didn't deserve that belt. I didn't deserve it." But, that's what true champions do. They give the good example. That's the champion for me.
Did you ever go back and watch the fight?
I watched the fight like over 1,000 times.
Wow. It must have been very difficult to watch that. I mean, you could hear the announcers if you watch the English broadcast. Jimmy Smith called it the worst decision he had ever seen.
Yeah, I know. It is also the worst decision, But that's then, and we live in now.
Mm-hmm.
And now, it's 8th April. It's the moment, my moment. So I'm going to seize that moment. So I don't want to be busy with that moment, because that moment is already gone, and that moment I had lost the fight. So that moment I don't want to remember. I want to remember the new moment. It's going to be like a positive moment. So I want to be thinking about April 8th, that I'm going to become the new Bellator middleweight champion. That's what I want to do.
Why do you feel it took so long to make this rematch? I mean, this is almost a year since that first fight, and I mean, to everyone watching, it should have been a rematch immediately. Was that frustrating for you? What occurred that caused the delay?
That's the part that was really frustrating me, and that's the part that really frustrated me, because it could be like a long ahead, I didn't have to wait a year, man, for this fight, and he canceled one fight, but, it didn't have to wait so long. This is, that was really hard for me, the waiting so long, but at the moment, this is the moment now, so.
Do you feel he didn't want the rematch?
I don't know if he didn't want it. I don't mind if he didn't want it or he wanted it. I don't mind, I want my belt, He has something with his mind, so I want my belt. And I want to get my belt, I wanted to fight for it, so I did, and I win it, So he knows that it's mine already, and he knows it, He knows that he lost. He knows it. He knows it. He really feels it. You understand? And that's what I said. If he was a true champion, he would have said, "Hey, man, sorry about the decision, but, it turned in my favor now, so I'm glad, but you truly won that fight." If you were a champion, you had to say that, man. That's what champion does. That's what champion do.
Do you feel an extra sense of pressure in this fight coming up in Italy, Melvin, to finish the fight, to not put yourself in that position again?
No, I don't have that pressure. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I don't need that pressure. I don't, it's just a fight. It's a fight. It's a title fight, and that is 5 rounds or 5 minutes. So I have to be like 5 rounds or 5 minutes. I want to be focused. I want to be determined. I want to believe, and that's what I have to do. You understand? I'm not going to put some pressure on me. He got the pressure because he's the champion. I'm the challenger, but he knows in his mind that I'm already the champion because I won the first fight. He knows it.
When we look at your historical resume, Melvin, I mean, between kickboxing, mixed martial arts, if these records are accurate, this would be your 70th professional fight. Can you just put into words, I mean, when you got into this sport, did you envision that you would have a career the length at which you have had and competing here for a world championship some 70 fights into your career?
No, of course not. I didn't have to expect it, but of all the fights that I had fought, amateur, professional, I had a lot of knockouts and I had not so many damage, so I'm very glad that I had this blessing from God that I can knock people out, and that's why I'm still in the game, and that's why I'm going to be still in the game. I'm going to win this fight and going to defend my title in Holland. So, Scott, I'm going to defend my title in Holland. So be prepared on that. We're going to make it happen in Holland. This is what champion does, This is what champions do. I want to give back to the fans. I want to give back to my fans here in Holland, and I want to give back to the fighters. So I'm going to bring Bellator to Holland.
Have you expressed that interest to Scott Coker of having a big card in Holland? Because you defending the title there would be a huge deal. I have no doubt.
Yeah, that's why, and I think I really want it, man. I really want it. I really want it to happen, and Bellator is aired here in Holland, and we have a lot of fans, here in Holland. So it would be nice. So this is my ultimate goal. So before is winning the title and then defending the title. So we're going to make it happen.
Do you still have aspirations to continue with kickboxing? Are you laser focused on mixed martial arts at this point? Or are you just going fight by fight?
I'm laser focused on mixed martial arts now because that's what I want to do now, and that's what I have to prepare on now. So that's what I'm doing. And afterwards, when I become champion, we're going to defend the title as MMA. So.
And when will you arrive in Italy? When are you going to get to the country?
I'm going to get on Wednesday. We're going to get there.
This is the first time you've ever fought in Italy. Does that mean anything to you? Just fighting in a different country in front of different fans than you've competed in front of in the past?
No, I have fought in Italy. I have fought in Italy already, so it's not the first time. It's not different, but no, it's okay. I'm used to get fighting in different countries. Yeah.
Final thing here, Melvin, do you view this fight as just a continuation of the last fight? Is this a brand new fight that you're looking at next Saturday night in Italy?
Of course, I'm looking to a brand new fight. I'm looking to a brand new fight because the last fight didn't go so well for me. So I want to let it go well, so it's going to be a different fight.
Well,
we're going to put more pressure. We're going to do more things. We're going to make more actions. We're going to be razor sharp. We're going to be focused for 25 minutes, and we're going to keep on pressing him. So that's what we're going to do.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the rematch. It is Rafael Carvalho and this man, Melvin Manhoef, for the Bellator Middleweight Championship happening next Saturday on Spike TV. Thank you so much, Melvin.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Appreciate it.
Thank you.